Welcome to One Question with UpTop Health. And today's question is, what are the benefits of working with a UX firm that has back-end development experience? And Craig, could you start us off?
Sure. It's interesting when we think about design, we look at it as great UX being the engineering of the entire experience, not just the design of the screens. And when you say that, the question is really, what does that mean? There's a lot of designers, a lot of agencies, a lot of talented folks that are really good at creating the screen, if you will, the layout. But in today's day, with all the technology that is needed to run that experience in terms of the data, the back-end technologies, the interactions, the integrations, et cetera, being able to design something that really works is all about the engineering, or as much about the engineering as it is about the UX on the front end in terms of the design and the implementation. So having an agency that has back-end experience, technologists, technology architects or solution architects that can then look at the best way to put together that back-end system if it's new, or the best way to integrate with an existing legacy system to get to that desired future state is really important, more so than ever before. Mike, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, just theoretically in general, when teams front to back are unified, whether it's having design and dev together, at a shop, or in this case, design, front end dev and back end dev together, communication alignment is a lot tighter, making for greater efficiencies. It just helps us understand the complexities and problems a lot better because we're all, working closely. And as I mentioned earlier, just being unified, being able to understand how each other member works. We don't have to learn all that when you're working with third party groups or anything like that, where you have to start from scratch, essentially developing those relationships. And not to say that it doesn't work. It has worked in the past, in some cases, but then in some cases it just doesn't. So I just think that it makes for a better work environment, a more efficient one.
Good point.
Thanks.
You're welcome.